Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are safe and with people that you care about and who care about you. Spring is finally here. I know it's cold right now. It's maybe gonna snow later this week, but it will be snow overnight. It's not going to be anything big. Daytime temperatures are going to be much warmer. We might have a thunderstorm later this week. So I'm actually recording this. What day is this? It's Tuesday. I had to think about that for a second. I'm recording this on a Tuesday. I had a very busy week last week after I made last week's chicken and garden update. On Friday, while I was finishing 10, I went and picked up this. This is 2.5 cubic yards of fresh compost. It's from a place down the hill from where I live, without giving too many of the games away. If you're local, you'll probably figure it out. But I took the truck down there. I loaded up the trailer with about 1.25 cubic yards, and then I did the rest went into the bed of the truck. I used a tarp to protect the bed of the truck. Everything came in. It smells amazing, and I have been busy putting it on the garden. So these are my volunteer garlics that didn't come out last year that I thought I'd removed but didn't. And I've put those in. I put some fresh soil and mulch around them. I have sowed carrots in between the garlic. And then in the spaces in the rows, I've put some shallots in. So I've got shallots, garlic and carrots in here. Meanwhile, over here, I can't remember what I put in. No, I'm joking. I put some fava beans, some broad beans in here. I have put some spinach in. I have also put in some radishes. They have all gone in there. They're going to be great. Obviously fresh soil on top. And just as a reminder, because I do the no dig generally, I just put fresh soil on top and then make sure that it's all properly mulched in and it's doing great. And then over here, we have some more onions and carrots. So I put onions in, and I put carrots in. It looks like someone has been digging up bits of my onions. So I put some onion starts in there. Not onion starts, onion sets. It's late in the day and I'm tired, but I put those in. Also put carrots in. They're doing great too. So I've already planted 1, 2, 3 rows, and then I've got 1, 2, 3 to deal with and 4 over there. Now over here, obviously we've got the garlic that's already gone in, and the garlic is starting to come up here. So I've got another row of garlic here. I like garlic, so I don't care about having lots of garlic. My herbs don't get moved around, so this is not going to change a whole lot. I really am kicking myself. I wanted to move my blueberries, but it's a bit late now. They're starting to bud, so I'm just going to leave them alone. I'm going to have to go through and clear up some of the weeds and stuff. I'll be removing all of this. This is last year's stuff. I will be taking those out and preparing this for growing. This year it's going to be corn and beans and other stuff. Same over here. We have a solitary onion that survived from last year, so I'll be taking care of that. Over here, we have some raspberries shooting. See if I can find a raspberry shoot to show you. So right here, look, this is a fresh shoot from the raspberry, so it's coming up. At some point, I want to go and deal with this apple tree. If the weather's nice this weekend, that's not an apple tree, but there's an apple tree behind it. So I'll be dealing with that. Technically, that apple tree does not belong to us. It belongs to our neighbour. But they're really lovely, and they don't do anything with it. And they're like, I'd much rather you looked after it and had the fruit than it just go to waste. So I'm not going to complain about it. But strawberries are starting to come up. Ashley's doing great. Aren't you, Ashley? She's telling me it's just about to start raining, and I can feel it. The other hens are doing great. They are now laying, so I'm now getting between 1 and 2 eggs a day, which is lovely. I had a really expensive breakfast this morning. Homemade bread, which I toasted, and a fresh boiled egg. But anyway, let's show you what's going on over here. So last year in the garden, I had some issues getting everything working and growing and germinating. So I have actually dug out my heaters that go underneath my seed trays, and you can see they've already started to warm up. So these are the temperatures in Celsius. So 17.4 Celsius, 27.6 Celsius and 30 Celsius. Different temperatures for different things, but I'm not going to go through the whole list, but there's a combination of tomatoes, cucumbers, watermelons, peppers and tomatillos, all in there, different varieties, different sorts. I'm not going to pull the lids off. I literally planted those last night. So I planted those on Monday night, and already I've got good vibes. Hopefully by this time next week, we might have a little bit of germination to show you. Last year, the peppers took forever to germinate. So I'm hoping that by having the soil at a nice 30 degrees Celsius, by having the right amount of moisture and by having the sunlight, will be good. It is the end of the day, so it's a little bit dark in here right now. But you can see we've got power to these, and because we have an outlet at the back of the house, we've been able to do that. Here, these are my box hedge cuttings. They haven't rooted yet. That's normal. They take a long time to root, but hopefully it will be a lot cheaper than me going to the garden centre and buying new stuff. Now, to finish, I did spend quite a lot of money at the garden centre. I'm not going to lie. I bought lots of seeds. I'm very excited about the seeds, but also I treated myself to some extra things. So over here we have some grapes, two grape plants, and then here we have some black gooseberries, which are great. They will be going in very shortly. I'm going to put these up at the front of the house in direct sunlight. They'll be good here until the weekend, and then I'll put them in. And then these guys, I haven't decided where I'm going to put them, but somewhere in reasonably full sunlight. So hopefully I'll have some extra fruit at the end of the year. I'm super excited about that. And well, everything is growing. I have decided that I'm going to put some sweet peas up by the chicken coop on this little bit of space here. And the reason behind that is that I think if I put the sweet peas there, they will grow up the wire of the chicken coop. They will produce a really beautiful display. They'll be great for insects and bees and pollinators and hummingbirds and all that. But they will also provide some shade to the chickens during the heat of the summer. So I'm really excited about doing that too. The roses are coming up. There's just so much happening. The garden is really taking off. But it is also very cold. It has started raining, which is why I decided to do this update today instead of later in the week when it's going to be heavy rain. So I think it's about time for me to finish and tell me what's going on in your garden. Have all of your bulbs started appearing? I do finally have daffodils up, which was lovely, and I saw my first solitary bee this week. Tell me about your garden. I'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us today, and if you've got thoughts, make sure you leave them in our Discord room, on our Patreon page down below, or you can reach out to us on Mastodon or Blue Sky. Thanks to the amazing list of people scrolling by on your screen right now. They're part of the massive community of supporters who make this channel possible, helping us through Patreon and YouTube. That allows us to cover our bills, pay our team, and also ensures that we remain 100% independent. If you'd like to join them and see your name listed here, just follow the links below. We've got options available across a wide range of different price points, starting from $1.50 US a month. A massive welcome to our newest supporters: Eric Mora, Jordan Roy, Joseph DeViver, Scooted, Rennie Schweiger, Robert M, and Lev P. To join the list and get your shout out, become a paid Patreon member for your moment of fame, and you can now even gift membership to someone else. If you'd like to support us with a one-off donation, you'll find links below to make Ko-fi and Bitcoin donations, and we even have a good old-fashioned PO box you can reach us at for the time being, address listed below. You'll also find links to our swag store, and if you're someone who has to shop on Amazon, please consider using our affiliate link so that we get the commission instead of Jeff Bezos. So we can continue to focus on making our content even better and reduce creator burnout. We're being a little freer with our release days, but plan on dropping new content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday on our main channel. Plus, on a Sunday, you'll find something over on Transport Evolved Take 2. If you want more, the algorithm that hates us thinks that you should watch this video, but we also think that this one is well worth checking out. Be awesome, be kind, be intentional, and don't forget to resist. Keep evolving.